Welcome to the DFA Awards 2024, celebrating the innovative spirit and profound impact of design across Asia. Since 2003, the DFA Awards, presented by the Hong Kong Design Center, have celebrated the brilliance of Asian design minds, shaping our world with fresh perspectives. From spatial designers reshaping skylines to visionaries redefining fashion, DFA Awards honored those who have not only excelled in their craft, but have positively influenced and impacted society through their designs. The awards has been a platform for design talents and corporates to showcase their design projects internationally. Since its inception, the awards has recognized over 50 global design leaders, over 250 local design talents, and over 2,800 outstanding design submissions from more than 40 economies.
The Hong Kong design industry plays a crucial role in Asia as a bridge between the East and the West. And as a part of China, Hong Kong serves as a window for cultural exchange and innovation. We are not only importing external design ideas from the West, but also exporting our unique Asian design to the rest of the world. By embracing our dual identity, Hong Kong designers have the opportunity to showcase the best of both worlds and contribute to the vibrant and diverse design landscape in Asia. In today's world, where we are facing numerous challenges, such as climate change and the aging population, designers have the unique ability to provide innovative solutions that can help tackle these pressing issues. Design has the power to educate and inspire the next generation to be more aware of these critical issues and empower them to be part of the solution. By leveraging design thinking and creativity, we can pave the way for a more sustainable and friendly future for all.
The DFA Lifetime Achievement Award is a prestigious recognition within the design community aimed at honoring individuals who have made significant lifelong contributions to the design profession, education, and society, particularly in Asia. This award highlights the impact of visionary designers who have shaped the field and created a lasting legacy, acknowledged by their peers both regionally and globally. This year, the award goes to Kengo Kuma, one of the most influential figures in the design world.
For me, is 21st century is most important theme for a designer is nature itself. And without nature, we cannot survive. But there are many possibilities to integrate with nature. In Europe, they are fighting. Nature and human are fighting, but in Asia, we are friends for a long time, and we can get many hints from that kind of friendship between nature and human. But because natural material is very fragile, sometimes very fragile, as a new technology can find a way to create a new type of harmony. I still trust the possibility of technology. My new project is a project in Yixin in China, and we designed the ceramic museum. And the ceramic museum is a collaboration with the local craftsmen. And the local craftsmen have been using the soil from the place. And then the soil from the place and the ceramic tile and my buildings totally is integrated. And that kind of integrations can create the new harmony between architecture and environment itself. And without that kind of integration, as architects cannot be part of their life. So I'm very curious for the life of the place. And without curiosity, I cannot create anything. I love the conversation with people. I enjoy the conversation with people. When I'm traveling, as I try to find the chance to do the conversation with the people. And by the conversation with them, I can keep the passion. Advice to young generation is travel to the different places. In my case, so when I was a student, I traveled to Sahara Desert. It's a very tough trip. It's a 2-month trip. It's 20,000 kilometers. But I could change myself. It's a desert, essence of natures, and I can touch the essence of natures in the desert. I can have the different type of conversation with nature. So the nature in the desert is totally different from nature in the city. Some villages showed me a very unique way of using natural material. The material itself is not special, but as a way of using material by them gave me many hints as I learned many things. Whenever I go to the different places, I can get a hint from them.
The DFA Design Leadership Award recognizes outstanding design contributions in Asia. This award specifically honors business leaders who create sustainable business success through strategic and innovative use of design. We are so honored to have the award winner, Kikuo Ibe.
Hello everyone. Congratulations to all the DFA Award winners. I wanted to meet you all in Hong Kong, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So I like to express my gratitude by video. I'm really grateful to receive this honorable DFA award. G-Shock was developed from my own experience of dropping my favorite watch and breaking it into many pieces. The initial target audience was people who worked hard outside. Later, new styles, colors, and functions evolved, and the practicality and fashionability of the watch made it popular with even young people. In addition, the development of metal G-Shock dramatically expanded the range of situations in which it could worn, and it also received a wide range of support from users. I believe that this DFA award is a gift I received together with all the people who have been involved with G-Shock over these long 41 years, and all the people who have always warmly supported G-Shock. I'm determined to continue to work hard so that I don't bring shame to this award. I also wish Hong Kong's Design Center continued success and wish all the award winners and attendees the best of luck. Thank you. Thank you very much.
父親から初めて時計を買ってもらって大切にしてたものを会社で落としてバラバラに壊してしまいました。それがきっかけで落としても壊れないような丈夫な時計を開発してみたいと思いました。とにかくその開発期間というのはその丈夫な時計が最終的にどういう形でゴールになるのかっていうことをずっと試行錯誤してたような気がします。もうダメだと思って諦めようと思った時に小さな子供さんがボール遊びをしているのを見てそれがきっかけで劇的な解決策が生まれてなんとか実現することができました。日本の文化のいいところは繊細さとそこに力強さを秘めてることだと思ってますので、丈夫であるっていうタフと、繊細さは、G-SHOCK に影響を与えたと思ってます。必ず何かチャレンジする時には、困難が つきまといますので、その困難に当たった時はネバーギブアップの、精神で乗り越えてほしいなと若い人に言うと同時に私自身にも言い聞かせてます。
DFA World's Outstanding Chinese Designer acknowledges the designers of Chinese origin who have significant design achievements and international recognition. We shine a spotlight on Tino Kwan, the awardee of 2024, and you can find his unique lighting designs all over the world. His contributions are widely recognized in society and have a significant cultural impact in Asia.
I find lighting design is actually a marriage between art and science. Lighting can really create a beautiful space, but it really relies on a lot of technologies, like the light sources, control, and all that. And then I can also see lighting design can really give impact on the space, really can evoke our emotions, and also enrich our daily lives. Because different lighting moods can really bring out emotions out and bring out inner selves out, sometimes even romantic moments. And when you go to like spaces that is lit with very high contrast light, it really excites you. So this is the magic of lighting, that it gives you all the different kinds of emotions. You know, unlike architecture and interior, lighting is actually a mystery. It's so intangible and it's untouchable. We have to use a lot of imagination. When we come to do our design, we have to imagine what the interior designers or the architects was looking for, and we have to imagine how our lighting can incorporate in with them, and then came out with the result that we wanted. This project is a restaurant project in Hong Kong called Take. The interior designer was Kengo Kuma. That was the first time I worked with him. His design was very interesting. He was using Japanese culture, how he divided the space, and using mainly different scales of bamboos. It was a challenge for me. The whole restaurant is designed with bamboos. When everywhere is bamboo, how do you light it? After talking to him, understanding what he was trying to express, so I came up with some ideas and also request him to help me to do a little bit of adjustments so I can incorporate my lighting into the design. And then it came out really nice. I was very pleased. When he came for the opening and he saw the design for the first time when the light was on, and he came to me and said, "Thank you, Tino. You made my bamboo alive." In the earlier days, most of the top designers are Westerners. And now I can see that a lot of Chinese designers in Hong Kong is really rising up. They are also doing many international projects. So a lot of the Chinese designers are now recognizable. Designers in mainland are coming up very fast and very strong. They are almost reaching international level. For the younger designers, my advice to them is to work with passion and to go out more to see the world. There are lots of exhibitions, lots of beautiful projects. You can go and see. This is how you learn and how to become better.
DFA Awards introduced an exciting new accolade, the DFA Designer of the Year. This award salutes to esteemed designers based in Asia who have achieved remarkable success and demonstrated an ability to shape future design landscapes within and beyond the Asian market. The award goes to Mr. S.K. Tachikawa, who is the founder of No Signer. He and his team have won more than 100 design awards over the years.
I believe design is, as I said, the general ability of creativity we designer or creative people are doing it without noticing it, then that is a kind of looks like the difference of the ability. Actually, we can train our ability of observation. And also we can train the ratio of occurring errors. Both of the things and keep coming go these processes, you can nurture your creativity. We need to have a kind of proper balance for observation part. You need to be crazy. That is a kind of tricky part. It's a kind of little bit fun and interesting, but also kind of little bit scary process. Since like, you need to get out from the box. So for example, about making variation, I mean the mutative way of thinking, I recommend you to doubt the name of the thing. Like, if you think this as glass, then that would not be enough to make it as a musical instrument. Or, that can be binocular, or that can be, I don't know, lighting. Many things is actually possible if you kind of step out from the name of glass. But yeah, often people think this is just a glass. So people never think the other purposes. But actually you can find your own purposes. My design is always trying to make new cases, like, the category which have never, in a way, designed. So I think I'm not the best designer for each of the category, but I may be new for each of the category. So I write you to make better design for each of such challenges, since, I believe the power of design. But this kind of power, or many of the power for making something new, is driven by economy. And economy is about profit and convenience or efficiency. And also we need to think about the kind of broader ecosystem. For example, honeybee providing the profit for human being, but we are not paying for them, right? So we really need to think about right of the other species as well, for example. So such kind of broader recognition and longer recognition would need to kind of improve current way of businesses, since that is not sustainable. Design can change many of things. Design can change the detail, and that is quite important. So if you can change the detail better, then that meaning is you can change the world. After the World War II, there was a quite huge movement of mid-century. So actually, historical masterpiece of design, always after the challenges. And now I believe maybe we are facing greater challenges because we are always facing natural disasters. So I'm sure from backcasting from the future, now is the age you will make the chance, you have the chance to make masterpiece by yourself. So challenge makes hero. So I hope you would be a hero.
The DFA Design for Asia Awards covers a wide range of user-centric design projects with Asian perspectives to generate social benefits in Asia. The award is a prestigious accolade which recognizes outstanding design achievements across various categories. Established to highlight the importance of design in enhancing the quality of life, the award celebrates innovative and impactful design projects that address contemporary challenges. It aims to inspire future generations of designers and foster a vibrant design culture in Asia.
All the drawings have been reproduced through an 8-color printing technology, including 4 fluorescent colors, is enabling readers to take the vibrancy and the colors of the neon in the streets of Hong Kong.
It's a very inspiring project because it's a public space, it's a community library, and it reinterprets what a library should be. Architecturally, it's amazing because it's, I think, world's largest climatized reading space.
The project cycle is located next to Lake Yamanaka, facing Mount Fuji. It is a facility for having a sauna and relaxing on the upper platform. The design allowing people to enjoy both the enclosed space of the sauna, but also a very, very open platform on top to look at Mount Fuji while relaxing.
To me, I always like simple design. Narayan, who has very carefully controlled his design to a very good proportion, the use of materials, and they used a very smart concept of using the Chinese wall city as the concept to start with, and to enhance the feeling of protection for the elderly and the children.
This is amazing too. So this is graded for the food. No braid on this surface. It has a social value. No braid is easy to wash with a brush and sponge or something.
The access controller is a very clever piece of industrial design that allows people with a disability to essentially play video games. It's completely customizable and allows you to really tailor the kit according to your skills and according to your own abilities. So from an industrial design point of view, it's beautifully designed, beautifully considered.
My name is Hiromi Wakai. I'm the VP of Product Management in Sony Interactive Entertainment. I led the access controller product planning with my team. Thank you to Design for Asia Awards for this grand award. Our team and I are honored and grateful to receive this award. For about 5 years, SIE has worked on developing the access controller with accessibility organizations and experts. In the early concept phase, the project was primarily led by our US-based team members, and my team drove the project forward in the later productization stages. We wanted to create an adaptive controller kit that enables gamers with disabilities to play more comfortably and for longer periods, empowering more players to share in the joy of gaming. The access controller can be paired with a second access controller or DualSense or both to fit gameplay needs. It has 4 3.5mm aux ports to support a variety of external switches and third-party accessibility accessories. It lies on flat and doesn't need to be held, so players can lay it on a tabletop or a wheelchair tray. We did a lot more user testing than our usual products, as it was important for players with disabilities to check if our intended design worked for them. As an accessibility-related product, we knew that what we designed would not be the completed product without actual users' feedback. The access controller is designed for people who have difficulty with standard controllers, such as pushing buttons and efficiently moving the sticks. We want them to freely tailor their gaming experience to their individual physical needs. We have seen so much positive feedback from our community and have also seen reactions from players who are excited to play PlayStation games with these options. We hope to continue building on our concept because we believe play has no limits.
The product is a special apron design for the elderly. It does not look like ordinary apron. Really, it is designed to look like ordinary clothing. The matching set with the children, so they can have it together with their grandchildren. So, it is a fun event. They can all go out wearing the same kind of fashion.
My grandmother went into nursing home. My mother and I visit her every single day. It was actually a very good facilities, but she still has some problems for her daily life. Like when she can't lift her arms up, it caused her great pain in dressing up. And the bibs she used and the urine drainage bag for her is causing her great embarrassment, like when she eat out or when she go out and go shopping with us. We see that my grandmother actually suffers from the fashion choices. She can't wear something that she wants to wear, and it makes her refuse to go shopping and yum cha with us. It greatly affects her confidence and her willingness to go out with us. So as a fashion designer myself, we think if we can do some design on the accessories and on clothing, she and other elderlies would have a better aging life. Through these years of effort, we found that the awareness of the general public in elderly and caregivers are rather low. And through design, we can do so much more than that. We have two main products. For the scarf, we have two ways of settings. One is used as an apron with the waistband. And if you want to use it with the elderly, you can take away the waistband and it can be folded up into an open pocket. The open pocket would be a great help for the mealtime to help collect the foods that drops. We have a water repellent lining for our scarves so that it can prevent food staining on their clothing. We have a Now You Can't See Me pouch. It is actually a bag that to cover up the urine drainage bag. And it helps reduce the embarrassment for the user, and it is so, it comes in handy for them when they are going out with the drainage bag with them, and it helps them to feel more confident and more willing to go out with their families and friends. We give them more dignity and confidence through their daily life, no matter their physical conditions and their sickness. So we create a better caregiving vibe for them. We hope to make a brand that are more inclusive and not just elderly, but also kids and young people and even pets are all included, so that we can promote inclusivity to more people, and so that they can know more about caregiving way before they become a caregiver. And we hope that our designs would gather the whole family together to celebrate their love together through our designs.
The name of the project is very interesting. This is another hotel. I think this is a kind of different way of accommodation people can enjoy, because they would like to emphasize and deliver the experience of the lifestyle, not accommodation. This is kind of some hotel and condominium project people can share and stay with something different experience.
When we designing something or designing architecture, we always thinking for all the people, not only for the sticky or not only for local people or Japanese people. We want to think for globally or not only for some people. So this is very important for us. I think now the building shouldn't be independent, should be blended or combined with the surrounding. The hotel having the icons, and the usual hotel is not very like this one. You know, usual hotel having the same type, but this hotel having the completely different type of the rooms. Each room having a car shape, and then each room have other publisher, each have a different shape in different area. So this is kind of the important concept of this hotel. So one of the named the desk, which is having the studio desk, and also people can sit on this or 8 or 10 people there. This type of room is for the people working there, while people can gathering there. Also, there is a chef room, and the web concept name is chef, and that room having the huge table, and also huge kitchen next from the terrace. So the guests can invite the chef and the chef's cuisine served to the terrace and also having a party. That's really just interesting process of design for us. For example, the chef room, there's one of the student is on the scrap floor. And it's very close to the small park in front of the hotel. Lots of the kids playing in the guests can hear the voice from the kids. But this was chef room. It accept the kids' voice or something, like working in a cafe or like a restaurant in the city. We are starting to send like how much the space can be expressed to the guests and how much the guests can enjoy the space. We hope the building is also for the city or the surrounding people. So if the people surrounding in this building will love this building, so we're getting a piece. And this is the goal for us when we design something.
It's a tool to engage the elderly, to help them be more energized. The traditional lion dance is such an iconic, such a symbolic aspect of the Asian culture. And by kind of leveraging on this very symbolic activity, redesign it, re-engaging in a way that enable older demographic to reconnect with that is something that is really incredible.
We grew up in Singapore and we have so many diverse culture and all these cultures become a strong part of our memories. So we wanted to find ways to rethink our memories into things that are still relevant today, which is why we always wanted to find ways to rethink heritage, to make it modernized, to make it innovative.
Because we know that 1 in 6 people in the Singapore population will be senior in 2030. And that's why they wanted to tackle especially the male seniors. And we need something that's more masculine. Because a lot of the activities in the community area are more feminine, it's more about cooking, sewing, and then the guys might not go to these places. And that's why we actually wanted to have lion dance. It's just very celebratory and it's a lot of very important memories for people.
Yeah, I think the lion dance itself is traditionally meant for youngsters with a lot of energy. The lion's head itself is heavier generally, and the moves are pretty difficult moves. So when we rethink the lion dance for the seniors, right, in terms of the weight, in terms of having simple mechanisms to control the eyes and the mouths and the ears, finding different ways to support the strength of the elderly by having better grip, and also in the instruments itself, right? The cymbals and the drums, finding ways to make it less noisy, less bad for the eardrums, so that it is more comfortable and safer for the elderly to practice over a period of time.
And we have the masters who was actually in the past also very active and a youngster in the past, but now old. So having him involved, to actually see what are the kind of pain points seniors will have and how can we re-adapt and reimagine lion dance for seniors.
And the more we kind of practice with the seniors, the more they understood the culture and they realized that it is just an arts that they want to appreciate. For me, personally, it is a very rewarding exercise.
I think it's actually a good example of how design and heritage combined can actually help to transform lives. And we are so heartened to see actually how the seniors transform from zero to hero, actually shining at the stage. And then actually we're so glad that our older seniors actually 99 years old. And that gives us a very good example showing that if a 99-year-old can do it, I think everyone else can do lion dance too.
We want to take small steps, build a good local community, spread that movement throughout the whole of Singapore, let it be organic. And then from there, we want it to gain awareness through that method, from the ground up kind of method.
我諗佢最大嘅特色係佢將我哋人個 human behaviour 同個環境建築完全冇破壞周邊個整個大自然嘅景觀啊！以熊貓一個單一個咁嘅個體一個動物去邊個咁 sizable 嘅 scale 嘅一個熊貓館，我覺得呢件事帶來好多深遠嘅影響。 提醒我哋人對大自然、對環保嗰種觀念啦嚇。
Chengdu National Giant Panda Research and Breeding Center, the world's leading research institute on panda preservation. The panda pavilions are devoted to foster a cross-disciplinary collaboration as a care center for the giant pandas. The design is organized around 4 open-air circular courtyards, which serve as outdoor playground for the pandas, while providing continuous connection with nature. It also serves the community for educational and recreational purposes. Inspired by the natural landscape of Chengdu's prairies, these panda pavilions are conceived as a fusion of architecture and landscape. The design of the panda pavilions concerns the integration of human experience, architecture, and environment. While the project provides a pedestrian-friendly navigation experience for the visitors, it prioritizes an animal-friendly environment to minimize the alienation of ecology, promoting biodiversity conservation. For site planning in particular, the architects focused on minimizing the excavation and erosion of the natural rolling hills by adopting a cluster of circular building configuration. By simply rotating these ring-shaped pavilions, they can easily work with the contours of the site condition. They aimed to promote an environmentally responsive, low-impact development strategy. These buildings are organized into 3 zones: open, semi-open, and fully air-conditioned. A large portion of the indoor area, approximately 55% of the building area, adopted natural ventilation to lower the energy consumption and carbon footprint. As a result, it contributed to create a series of eco-friendly breathing architecture. The design combines a variety of visiting methods such as bunkers, sunken platforms, and exploration branches to meet the needs of diverse groups of people and appropriately increase the closeness between people and nature. The surface flow line adopts a 3-dimensional organization method. Researchers, logistics services, and animal caregivers mainly arrive from the ground. The multi-level platform layout solves the problem of drainage during peak periods and avoids the intersection between different flow lines. The architect thinks architecture can be conceived as a mediator between the environment and humanity. They believe they are in a unique position to make a difference to the built environment, especially in terms of creating a meaningful place for the public and contributing to a sustainable future. This year, the DFA Awards winners were featured in the exhibition at Design Inspire, which is an exhibition in Hong Kong that focuses on design and creativity. The DFA Awards exhibition featured all the winners in 2024, including 4 industry leaders, 17 local design talents, and over 200 design projects from around the globe. At the exhibition, selected winners were invited to share their insights on the concepts behind their designs. It provides great opportunities to network with other designers, industry professionals, and potential collaborators. The DFA Design for Asia Awards have achieved many milestones in recent years and have brought significant attention to Asia. This year, the DFA Design for Asia Awards received submissions across 18 economies and recognized 215 winners across 13 economies in 6 disciplines. The winners in 2024 include 10 Brand Awards, 20 Gold Awards, 43 Silver Awards, 57 Bronze Awards, and 85 Merit Awards. The awards is a distinguished honor that recognizes exceptional design excellence across various disciplines in Asia. It serves not only to honor excellent design, but also to inspire innovation and creativity within the design community for Asia. The DFA Young Design Talent Award is a prestigious initiative aimed at nurturing the development of emerging designers and provide sponsorship for them to undertake work or study overseas. It recognizes young designers who demonstrate exceptional creativity and potential in their respective fields, providing them with opportunities to grow and contribute to the design industry in Hong Kong.
I think my design inspiration is coming from daily life. Some very small, detailed, and trivial things. Let's say the clothes is wrinkled can be an inspiration that inspired me to design some details for the garment. And I think that's the interesting part, to discover some unique thing in the life detail and put it into the design. The most unique part of my design is the angle that I look into the details, because other designers looking into the trend, but I'm more focused on the garment structure and some small but unique details. Instead of the trend and design, so I'm also focusing on the sustainability, which I use some material which is benefit to the environment, which is not harming. Let's say the denim we're using, we usually don't wash it with some chemical, but just a very simple wash to make it have a very natural look. And we also using some material like recycled polyester that make from the recycled plastic boat, so which is also good for the environment. I want to create something that can make our life better. Let's say my pants, my very first inspiration is I forgot to zip my fly. And that's inspired me to develop automatic idea, which is using magnet to replace the traditional zipper and button for the pants. So when you go to the washroom, you just need to open it with your hand. And when you finish, you just hand off. And it will be very convenient for the user. My shirt is one of my hero products, so which I inspired from my previous collection, and also some magnet details. Let's say the button is symbolic to the magnets, and also the fit is very iconic, oversized fit, which you will find out in my collections. As a designer, I think it's very important that you have the business mind and you have to learn how to market things. So I think as a designer, it's very hard to separate the designer role and entrepreneur role, because as a brand owner, so you have to have the business mind in your mind, because you cannot design something without the market value.
From my childhood, I pretty adore making my own stuff. I make or I created my own design. Every kid, every teenager wants to be cool, wants to be stylish. So I start to focus on the styling on clothing, how to become stylish, how to look cool on the street or with other friends. So that's how I start developing the interest in fashion. And eventually, when I choose the subject post-secondary school, then I choose fashion designs. Eventually, while I become a fashion designer, product or architecture are very structural, very sculptural, while fashion design in material-wise, it uses fabric, so it allows drape. And at the same time, you can add bonings, you can add structure to it, you can make it become sculptural. And I quite like the fluidity in fashion design. And it's wearable. Clothing is your daily essentials, and you wear it every day. And I believe that that's what fashion design stands out and what attracts me the most. So Nothing Lasts Forever, or just this collection, is a representation of what I was thinking at the period of time. And Nothing Lasts Forever to me is based on the loss of like friends, the loss of relationship, family members, memories, etc. And throughout Nothing Lasts Forever, I want to present or just give out different perspective or the journey of how we can feel nothing lasts forever, from a pessimistic point of view to, okay, that's nothing to be pessimistic about, we can be optimistic about, we should cherish the undeniable nature of nothing lasts forever. So that's what I would like to present from this collection. My project or my collection is combined from 4 outfits. So this is the second outfit. This is the pessimistic side of how we feel nothing lasts forever. We kind of hiding from it, with kind of insecurity, kind of soaring from the nature of it. And then the third and the fourth outfit is actually to recognize we have to self-love. We can't rely on other things, kind of like memories, friends, relationship, but actually to self-love and to cherish every moment. So that's the whole, I think, concept, not just about this item, but the whole journey from these 4 outfits.
From my past working experience, I've learned to be specific and clear about defining the focus of my design work. For me, it's all about materials, which comes straight from my design sensibility and interests, which helps me to actually have a very consistent work and also cultivate a strong and self-reflective design philosophy, which sets my design apart. Comparing my working experience in the Netherlands versus in Hong Kong, I think the key difference is the level of involvement in the fabrication process. When I was working in Netherlands, we worked with terrazzo very often. For the project that I worked was the art pavilion, and we used the terrazzo to do all the exterior work. For example, the path walking to the exhibition room. It's not a typical terrazzo that you see in Hong Kong. It's a terrazzo that we actually prototyped. It's a terrazzo that mixed with seashells and also expanded clay, which is actually an agricultural product for planting. What we do is actually to base on the local harvesting calendar. And we put the seashells, which is actually harvested from the area, and then we put it into the terrazzo and it becomes the floor of the path. We would frequently visit the terrazzo factory. We would go there to do a lot of prototyping work. It's just a station away. When I was in Hong Kong, mostly for my design project, the fabrication is done across the border in China. So we typically collaborate with the manufacturers or suppliers, and with fewer opportunities to have direct interaction with the craftspeople. I like working with actual materials because it will inspire you when you are working with the materials. You find something that you cannot find it in the digital world. I hope to work at renowned architectural offices which has close collaboration with international manufacturers.
So having just graduated from the communication design program, I truly understand how communication is important to great design. So I hope to transform the information into content that easily absorbed by the audience and successfully convey the message and stories. And I also hope to share the unique cultural narrative of Hong Kong with the global audience and foster connections within the community. With the completion of the Shatin to Central link, actually To Kwa Wan undergone a lot of changes over this year. For example, some shops are relocated or closed due to the redevelopment of certain areas within To Kwa Wan. Therefore, back in 2021, when the changes are not happened yet, I document To Kwa Wan and take a series of photos. Then I pair them up with some of my feelings and thoughts and turn them into a scene with the day to light sequence, so that I also carefully plan a path for my audience so that when they are reading my scene, they can read from street to street and also from day to night and see how To Kao Wan changes from day to night. I also hope that the audience can follow my craft path to have a walk with me in To Kao Wan and find the hidden treasures in To Kao Wan. And looking back to this piece of work, I realized that the scene actually became a time capsule and captured how To Kao Wan was like back in 2021. And actually, when now we refer to the scene and also look at the To Kao Wan now, the things actually change a lot. Although I do not have very huge influence yet, I do see how my designs possibly spark conversations with my audience. For example, when I share it with my friends, I open up some discussions on our different neighborhoods. And my friends also show their interest in having a walk in To Kao Wan. Also, when I'm having my internship last summer in Spain, I brought the scene to share with my colleagues and boss. And when they are flipping through the book, they actually ask me a lot of questions about Hong Kong and about my community. My scene, my design work become a bridge that spark discussions and connections within people, and I see how designs can work in this way. My aim is to use my designs to share my unique cultural narratives as a Hong Kong designer, so that, for example, through my work, I hope that people can know more about the cultures and values of Hong Kong and know more about this amazing city.
Thank you all once again for supporting the DFA Awards and celebrating the achievements and design excellence with all the winners. The creativity from DFA Awards inspires us all, and we're eagerly looking forward to witnessing more exceptional designs in the future that will shape our world and drive positive change as well as innovations across Asia. See you next year.